hobby carver. I've been out for a few years now, and amongst the various learning curves I've had to ascend, tools, technique, wood, I found sharpening tools has been by far and away the most difficult. And I don't think I've mastered it yet, but I'm making progress. I made big progress recently when I came across the definition of a sharp edge, which is the meeting of two planes along an infinitesimally fine edge. What's revolutionary about that? Well, it takes your focus away from the edge. You've all seen videos of people slicing paper, shaving the back of the hand. It leads you to believe that the edge is where you need to concentrate. No. You need to bring the two flanks together, like this knife anyway. Two flanks together. What I'd done with this when I first got it was corrupt it. It took me a while to understand. Only recently understood what I'd done wrong. I'd probably corrupted the edge so that it was like that. Two arcs coming together. And that doesn't want to pass through wood. This will pass through wood, but that won't. So, with that understanding, you can apply it to various other tools as well you might have had difficulty with. As a rule of thumb now, I stay away if I can from curved bevels. This here is an Inconel chisel. The bevel is on the inside, so the back is flat. So it lends itself to sharpening from the back side. Then all you have to do is strop the inside. Similarly, a door knife. Just dress the back regularly. There's a risk. You'll corrupt the bevel. Might make it like a little wave if you spend too much time. If you don't do it consistently. Hook knives. Hook knives. Could never get to grips with sharpening one of these. You see people doing this. Never managed to pull that off. But two dowels here, 320 grit, 600 grit. Just do the inside and then strop the bevel. Move on to 600 when you're done with that. Regular chisel. For this actually I use the fast track you might have seen before. With 4 different angles here. You've got 2 angles on the shuttle. The stones inside it held in by a little magnet. A high side and a low side. So 2 angles becomes 4 angles. 27.5, 30, 25, 32.5. So if your chisel doesn't actually match one of those angles, you have to take a lot of metal off. But what I've done is I put a screw on the underside so I can jack up and get from the underside and get fine adjustment. For this knife and similar, I made my own rig. Basically it's an adaptation of the Lansky system. You've got a clamp for the knife and a bridge clamp here holding an angle drilled with countersunk hole. I can move that coarsely by moving the bridge clamp 1 inch at a time, and then between positions I can slide this angle underneath the bridge clamp, so I've got infinite fine adjustment. I can match the angle on that, which I would prove by permanent marker on the cutting edge. The cutting element, the sharpening element, is a rod in a batten wrapped with carbide paper, or moved on recently, don't need that. You can just hold a diamond stone underneath it. And once you've got the adjustment right, you'll see it straight away, sort of knocking off the permanent marker. Do one side, flip the knife over, do the other side, move progressively through stones until you've got something that's razor sharp. So that's how I sharpen. Put this in here. If all else fails, just get this thing up. I can probably do at least 50% of all my whittling and carving and knife work with one of those, and when that gets blunt, it's Just flip it over or replace it. Not to be underestimated. But having said all that, I try to avoid sharpening if possible. I avoid sharpening by keeping all my tools sharp. Keep them sharp by stropping regularly. And I cheat when I'm stropping. See this rig here? Power drill, bench mount, felt wheel on a mandrel. So 1,000 revs on that. I'm probably covering half a mile in 30 seconds, something like that. Way more than you could ever achieve in a similar time with a conventional strop. I don't use wax on that. I use something like that. G3 Pro Scratch Remover for car paint. Mildly abrasive, it'll do the job brilliantly. Or chrome polish, anything mildly abrasive. Once you've got that rig, consider also getting a diamond disc. And you could do some more, get a chip on a chisel edge. You take it away on that, because I know most bench grindstones are way too abrasive and coarse. You can also put sanding discs in, so when it comes to buffing up radii, that'll do in a fraction of the time that you could with hand tools and by manually sanding. So, takeaways from this are the principle: you bring two planes together at a sharp edge. Avoid sharpening. Do frequent stropping, I mean once an hour, once a half hour, every time you have a coffee, or certainly whenever you feel that the edge start to go off. And I think that's about me done. So fellas, I hope that's been useful. Good luck. Happy carving.